I got skin them on their way for that.
Manipulated to see us as emotionally unstable in comparison to every other. This way, you can't do that. That makes you not black. We talking white, we talking white. They don't say we talking white. They be offended, and that's why they start to cap it right. We talking white, we talking white. They don't say we talking white. They can take red like this because yeah, they be hating, right? Talking white, we talking white. They don't say we talking white. They try to take our black art, but the line is I am black and white. Talking white, we talking white. They don't say we talking white. They be hating cause I'm not a liberal. I be leaning right. Talking white, I'm talking what I'm saying. Stupid, you think that you so not racist, but you hating on my music. Cause I am a black man speaking out in no fashion, using facts and logic with some reason to white liberals that don't teach them what they do is that's retarded. Saying me is living, never even knowing that's the right retired cop or everything. It don't make no difference if you not your side of victim, then you nothing but a victim. I can't wait so by the rules, cause the judges will convict you, man. You'll never get your freedom by the rules of middle name. You think that we needed violence, now you gotta chill, man. And you don't let me speak, and I'm sorry, but I will. They can't take straight black man speaking.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. I'm Brian, and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's George in at the three, the small forward. And for the Warriors, Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Moody. And it's Butler in at the power forward position. Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
His last triple-double tied him for the season record at 42, and now he has a chance to break it. He told me, quote, "I won't do anything different, just play my game and focus on getting a win." With how his season has gone, I wouldn't change a thing either. Guys?
That's what you have to do. Just keep it going. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such a complete roster.
McCain against Curry. Pass to Maxey. Back to McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. MP left side. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Philadelphia moving it around. George finds Maxey. Over MP. And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Austin's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry's gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. MP up top. Maxey covering. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. This break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Drummond to screen on Curry. McCain. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft B.J. Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
76ers trail by 16. Pass to Maxey. To stop the drop.
Yeah.
He ain't as good as yellow shit. And I got facts to back it up. I'm with the evidence. Talking white. They all say we talking white, but we think we invented.
And so it's Mac.
They can't take straight button and speak the truth. Yeah, they be hating, right? Talking white, we talking white. They.
That's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying?
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin.
I step up in the spot off top, reppin' for the king. When the bass pump, we get it jumping. Trampoline. My brody told me, homie, go hard. And so I cleaned up the flow so quick, and I was sicker than the quarantine. Took a sip of living water, now I'm never thirsty. Hunger for truth, now I'm stuffed. Thanksgiving turkey. Just saw a demon at the intersection, riding dirty. But I keep the armor on worthy. Could never hurt me. Covered in blood, you might have thought that I was too woo. But I banged Christ gang till we gone, who knew? To the sky cracking his name, I step to you. Holy living and born twice. A heart brand new.
See with it, he brings it up for Philadelphia.
Looking for the first basket of the game. Taking a look at the 76ers. Paul George is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point. Here we are with All-Star Weekend in our sights. RJ, what's the event that you're most looking forward to watching?
Oh, the celebrity game. 100%. Look, I've refereed. I've played in it. I'm going to play in it again probably next year.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Maxey. Still without a basket.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Butler finds MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. George with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Oh, nah, nah, you said that God is not the message here. Oh, nah, nah, I think you're running with the devil, yeah. Oh, nah, nah, I think you're running with the devil, yeah. Oh, nah, nah, I think you're running.
Timeout call, the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
All right, Tim, the All-Star break is coming up. How much are players looking forward to that break?
I think players really look forward to that break to re-energize themselves. And coming out of that break, it's a sprint to the finish. A lot of adrenaline kicks in.
Surviving to the All-Star break, always a key milestone.
It's really what it's all about.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Jared McCain out there with Maxey. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the 3. The small forward nails it from beyond the arc.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Now here's George. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. To get back on track, Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
MP, the pass to Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game.
Trannies with scars. Pushing the gender from morning sexual gender from morning. You wanna game, you look to vein, make me go see. The birds always rolling veins, jumping baby. They're talking on my back, but they're talking in your kids. We need to act,
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
And we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And Butler gets it to go.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And here's George. His last outing, he had 18 points. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right, he was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
McCain's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Butler on the way. Alston against Maxey. And another basket for Golden State.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
They double him with Butler. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Back-to-backs are one of the season's unique challenges, Legs. The second game in particular.
Yes, stamina plays a real factor in those back-to-backs, and the challenge is mental and physical. Who can push through the fatigue and find a way to get it done?
Totally a mindset, isn't it?
No excuses.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Jared McCain, George out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Drummond with the bucket.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 9.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They double him with Butler. Butler's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Drummond, the screen on Curry. Pass to Drummond. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. MP inside. Maxey covering. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T.
Black son's dying like a dying. Why? The black hole crying. Why?
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
Pass to McCain. From downtown, Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Now the 76ers with it. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Today's game is about effort and energy.
I'm sick of the tricks. Breathe the fish. The rich the fix. Why? Black sons dying like they dying. Why? I'm seeing another black mama crying. Why? I'm seeing another black girl locked up. Why?
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jared McCain is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the small forward position. Let's check in now with our Allie Lapours, who's got a story.
3 of the crime. One of the 81 blacks behind bars to be doing time. We gotta do from the inside. Slippery inside. We in spiritual warfare. We live in a revelation.
Minute 32 left to play in the first. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall.
Radio, she left me, but I'm still rolling up mistakes we grow. I'm a proud American, victim of my mother's sin. Daddy, I'm the with some in. But you know I never been.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Watford out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. And stolen by MP. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Butler kicks to MP.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Curry with the steal. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, here's Maxey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Pajemski out there with MP, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Kevin.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
What it's all about. And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Men to men having birth. We don't need more Starbucks, we need more church. Amen. Can I get an amen? Amen. Can I get an amen? Bow your head, say a prayer for a friend. No inflation to be kind. You ain't gotta spend, y'all.
Blazing saddles. Small town boy with a big country dream. I want the same women that I see in magazines. Blazing saddles. Blazing saddles. Small town boy with a big country dream. I want the same women that I see in magazines.
Ha! Patriots, what's up? What's up? Proud Americans. Yeah, I ain't never gonna leave y'all. I'm always have y'all back. I love my country. I love my people. Trump told me he had 80 million votes.
Take your flags and wave them side to side. Proud Americans, we gon' ride.
I ain't playing with them Democrats, no, not me. I worked hard for what I earn in the land of the free.
I just love my country, so they hate me. Wanna raise my taxes, trying to play me.
Better blame it on Joe, you can't blame it on Trump. 80 million votes strong, yeah, they cheated us. Trump won by a landslide. We the people know the truth. I'm a proud American, just doing what I gotta do.
I'm a proud American, just doing what I gotta do. I can never change all the people.
Every time I see Joe Biden, I see the devil. I ain't taking no vaccine, I'm a rebel. Try to steal my voice, you can't steal my hope. Every single patriot, you know they're proud of you, bro. I'm going Roger Stone. Legendary like Alex Jones. Trump coming back, he gonna save this country. America, you hate him.
Take your flags and wave them.
With the bucket. Hield's got his first 2 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken
For the Patriots. Go Trump.
Here's Edgecombe. Still no points. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Edgecombe.
Americans, we gon' ride.
I ain't playing with them Democrats, no, not me. I worked hard for what I earned in the land of the free.
I just love my country, so they hate me. Wanna raise my taxes, trying to
oh, yeah, they cheated us.
I know there's gonna be
Work every day till we meet ends. I fit turn it up on the weekends. Boss at
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Edgecombe. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Edgecombe. Still yet to score. The 76ers again can't hit it. MP against Lowry. In the corner, it's Heel. Outside Butler. And another three for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The 76ers have drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Outside Lowry. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Just 5 to shoot to end the run. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
MP looking around. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Here's Lowry.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a 1.
And they've gone to the full-court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Edgecombe is out there with Lowry. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Edwards. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Lowry can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
The 76ers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense is looked crossed up and confused at times. Now, here's Oubre. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The drive by MP. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Olsen's got 39.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now, Lowry, he has 5. Will it go? Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
Good, he hits again.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Three-pointer, Butler. Will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections. I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Edgecombe with it. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Edwards. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Alston. Green's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
So he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
In the corner, it's Hill. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. Olsen's got 49 points in the game.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
They've been looking at his sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Green with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Here's Philadelphia. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And the 3 off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the basket by MP.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second. look at Edgecombe. He had really good assist numbers in college, and there you can see it translate at this level.
Here's Pajemski. 76ers getting the bucket. Golden State moving it around. Butler gets to Olsen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Edwards. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everyone. How about MP in the first half? Everything clicking for him.
He couldn't be more confident, really leading the way, looking to attack every time he gets the basketball.
Plus, you love the way MP can read the defense and find a weakness. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, but it's cloudy. I just can't figure it out, guys.
We know who the favorite will be to that stop. We know the 4 or 5 guys who will challenge. After that, it's anyone's guess.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Butler out there with Moody. Then it's Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' spot. And it's Butler with the jam.
And when Jimmy Butler is this confident, he is a nightmare to contain. Butler just takes over games with his scoring.
McCain against Curry. Pass to Maxey. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson-Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Yeah, they want to call this Christian rap.
Curry's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Maxey finds McCain. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. George passes to Drummond. Shoots over Jackson-Davis. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
The drive by MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Austin's got 54 points.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Kicks it out to Maxey.
And here is Maxey, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game.
For your hands. Yeah.
Holy war.
It's a battle and a
What?
holy war.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Maxey, Paul George out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number has seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, PA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points and he put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Okay.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Maxey passes to Drummond. MP with the block.
Well, how about MP protecting the rim? That looked like it was an easy 2.
Butler, good.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Right side, McCain. George outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Watford. The Sixers with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the 7.
I'm at 686. How are you at 6? What are you? How are you at 6?
Sixers with possession. Pass to George to end the drought. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now Butler. Watford covering. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Maxey.
Yes, I heard you, Mom.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey out there with Jared McCain. Then it's George. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catching.
Yes, I heard you.
least you better off to surrender. Put your hands up like your life is almost ending. God will hold you up like you wearing new suspenders. Here to save the day like he one of the Avengers. This is God's show, I'm just one of the presenters. Yeah, he pulled them strings like he jamming on a fender. This is God's venue, I'm just one of the attenders. I just hope that you listen, the song is for Christians and anyone who feel like God is the mission. I'm spitting some facts, no I don't need permission. I'm spitting some facts like I don't like the fiction. And you know it's real, you can hear my conviction. The song is for anyone locked in the prison that's praying at night with the deepest suspicion that God doesn't hear him, but I know the fear him because he is real. If you look in the mirror, you see his reflection and you can reflect him. Saying this lying, don't fall for deception. I know that I'm right, no it's not my perception. And if you feel lost, then here's some direction. They trying to kill off like all of the genders. Raise up your hands, now it's time to surrender. All these boys and girls. Censor, so I've lost my way, now I'm trying to find my center. Oh, dear Lord, I surrender. I used to be on the street, I was homeless. Till God lift me up, now that's the homie. I couldn't see nothing up until he showed me. Now I see that devil that's below me. Jesus Christ tat on my neck, that's respect. Crucifix on me, now I'm feeling so blessed. Hollywood demons out here truly are possessed. I guess that's why he put me in this wild, wild west. God's protection, no I don't need a vest. And I got that armor, I could rep it like a crest. Everything I done, I done already confessed. And I know he saved me cause my life was such a mess. Facts, no I don't need permission. I'm spitting some facts like I don't like the fiction. And you know it's real, you can hear my conviction. This song is for anyone locked in the prison that's praying at night with the deepest suspicion that God doesn't hear him, but I know to fear him because he is real. If you look in the mirror, you see his reflection and you can reflect him. All these boys and girls, but we don't know what's the gender. Everything I say, yeah, they try to block and censor. So I've lost my way, now I'm trying to find my center. Oh, dear Lord, I surrender. Dear Lord, I surrender. Dear Lord, I surrender. Dear Lord, I surrender. Get your hands up, if you with me, just surrender.
If you bow down and worship me, I give you the things of the world. Temptations come with lonely. God don't let no burdens drown me. Got me watching out for phonies. I know he won't ever show me. And don't nobody know me. Just the way that Jesus know me. I just let his promise hold me. Sin will no longer control me. His word is precious. He treat me like I'm precious. Made in his image, he gon' keep me no neglected. I've been rebuking and resisting. I've been stepping. Devil trying to reach me. He can't even leave a message. We gon' stop and leave him necklace. Word around me like a necklace. I can't look right past the blessing. I'm too grateful. Know I'm headed for his kingdom and I'm repping. I'm his daughter. He's a legend. That's my father up in heaven. He gon' let me keep him guessing.
Every day, you know I'm trying to live right. Temptation really got me moving side to side. You know I'm out here trying to hide my pride. It ain't right.
It's life a curse. My whole life hidden for the worst. Them soon dress me up and put me in a black hearse. For the day that my bond, it seems like windy curse. Me grab my Bible and read it in a reverse. I make Satan know me now go pet night and nurse. Me I go bruise him head until him head back burst. In every little thing you know say God come first. But to get a regeneration, renew my mind daily. Come all these demons never be man. You can't come possess all me one. Go back to the bits of hell. Down this the way you come from.
It's a fight. Every day, you know.
Catch and decision make very quickly.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. To honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Now the 76ers with it. They're scoreless since the first half. And MP throws it down.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Here's McCain. He has yet to score. Maxey in the corner.
I don't care what they say, I done made it. Man, I feel like I'm one of the greats. This is better than trying to.
She was like.
And Philadelphia has possession. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the small forward position. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith.
So I pray.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Action.
Golden State has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. George out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's McCain in at the 2. And, Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries.
Man, I
can circle back if there's more. I'll circle back with you if there's more. Then I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle back with you.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia, you've got George. Trendon Watford is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the two-guard position. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does.
NBA, particularly in their backcourt, nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Pass to Curry, takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half. And it's the Sixers with the ball. George for 3. The shot that time, not on target.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
So it's Philadelphia now. Outside McCain. Here's Edgecombe. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Outside McCain from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Edgecombe. MP against McCain. Drummond with the screen. George with the bucket.
Really high IQ that time by Paul George, using that screen to perfection.
And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Drummond finds McCain. Back to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
On target from range. Curry's got 39.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Philadelphia with it. Now McCain. No made baskets yet. George feels it out of it. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range.
And you see Paul George right there, not backing down at all, coming right back with a 3 of his own.
And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Edgecombe. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Drummond. Oubre comes in for Watford. Edwards, he's checked in for George. And it's Maxey in for McCain. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Oubre. Nice touch on the bank shot. Oubre's got 6 points.
Can't teach size. He's able to shoot it right over the top.
Here's Alston, and it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Bona, and here is Maxey. With 1 on the clock. MP getting it done for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Livers. Heald comes in for Payton. And MP subbed in for Milton. Seth Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Green. Then it's Buddy Heald. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. The kick out, Curry. 1:24 left in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Alston pass to Heald. Back to MP. The 3 is up. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. The 76ers shooting a tough 22% from the field so far.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Now here's Maxey. He's good.
Well, that is some impressive body control right there on display by Maxey.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by MP.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's George. Pass to Drummond. Over Green. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by George.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has led up since they have the lead.
Here's McCain. Can't get it to fall. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for
you. These are the nights you live for, Dominic. Your shots are dropping, teammates are right there with you, fighting every step of the way. This is what you think every night's gonna be like when you're a kid dreaming about making it to the league. So I make sure to appreciate every game when my reality matches my dream.
Great, MP. Thank you.
I appreciate you believing in me, Dominic.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. Well, folks, that's good.
Absolutely not. At all. Not one.
Canada, Australia, France, Germany, something wrong.
Calm down. MP's about to tear the roof off.
Brains, whatever, same things on the screen. Yo, we telling them rise up. It's time to steadily shine. Be ready, it's time. Be renewed in the spirit. Change the game, man, with a pick six. Living water in the room, that's a big drip. The script equipped like a 40 with a big clip. Plenty oil in the lamp. I'm just a messenger, I know you wanna slow me down. I know you're holding, I know you gon' hold me down. I can hear the bird calling, you're the one that know the sound. Slowing down, everything we see is going down. It's going down, no one's gonna say it's going down. They turn it down, I'm here. Turning now and when it quake. The church is gonna fake. Are you legitimate or you a fake? You live it. Let you know that there's another way. Listen what the people say. They draw the line and they gon' make it great. You can take the pain and take the chains away. Look, I don't wanna see you living in the same sin. I wanna see you turn and make it in. Sometimes you gotta take it on the chin. And everybody don't want you to win. So call the haters, tell them get the stones. I can see them, they a bunch of clones. They don't know that I am in my zone. And when they call, I'm picking up the phone. They know the lifestyle I don't condone. You throwing sticks, they only breaking bones. But you can never. I know you wanna slow me down. Slow me down. fear right when everything is going down. But you're just a messenger, I never feel this going down. It's on the profit. You hate God, you know I got it. You holding on to sin, don't wanna drop it. I'ma live for God and you just wanna mock it. He will shut the door and then he gonna lock it. You might be in the book, but he could block you. I'm in the zone, I'm in the pocket. I'm not alone, I'm in the cockpit. I know sometimes you wanna get away. You've been praying for a better day. Maybe you've been even led astray, but put your faith in God and he will never fade. I'm just here to let you know it's only going down. And you don't wanna play around. Time is only ticking now. One day you're gonna give him an account. If you're looking, you can see the sign. You need to see it, need to realign. Eat the body, need to drink the wine. You need to clean, you're living with the swine. You know we living in the time. You gotta stand, you need to get a spine. You better stay connected to the vine. 'Cause we the last of a dying kind. I'm just a messenger, I know the world is stormy now. I ain't coming from the Lord, I know he gon' hold me down. I can hear the bird going, the going sound. It's going down. Everything we see is going down. It's going down. Everybody throwing stones and everything is going down. Surprise. Put your faith in God and look up to the skies. Just the empire of lies now. We are just the empire of lies now. Like we're meeting our demise now. Put your faith in God and look up to the sky now. The time is now, we're just the empire of lies. So involved, I see the writing, it's on the wall. This you think God is looking down and proud of all his people? We kill babies by the millions. He will crush us, we are feeble. He is God, we are man. Okay, put any faith in the man, I will look to the sky. Gonna make it to heaven is rope and look in my eyes. Bro, trying to rush. Man, ain't the eyes. What's in our country? Most of them making a loss, and most of them making a cry. You take a look at the clock. Tick, tick, tock. That's a big ol' mock. Okay, you get this. We kick God out of just about everything. Homosexuality on our children. Look at our little boys. They can be little girls. The iniquity and immorality is overflowing in this country. We expect God to protect us. Don't be surprised now. We are just the empire of lies now. It's looking like we're meeting our demise now. Put your faith in God and look up to the skies now. We are just the empire of lies now. We are just the empire of lies now. It's looking like we're meeting our demise now. Put your faith in God and look up to the sky now. The time is now, we're just the empire of lies now. Corruption, everybody gets the Russian. I don't trust the production, they line using seduction. The devil pulling them strings, the TV ain't what it seems. Side. You go to these events, you see cross-dressers, men, homosexuals, people living it up, partying. The world drinks from a cup. You are witnessing the fall of Babylon. Don't be surprised now. We are just the empire of lies now. It's looking like we're meeting our demise now. Put your faith in God and look up to the skies now. We are just the empire of lies now. we are just the empire of lies now. It's looking like we're meeting our demise now. Put your faith in God and look up to the sky now. The time is now, we're just the empire of lies now. Stay focused. This life about a moment. I don't wanna let it pass on the moment.
Have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. With his record-breaking triple-double fresh on everyone's mind, I asked him for his thoughts on setting a new mark. He said, quote, "It means a lot to me. Westbrook and the Big O paved the way for me, and I was able to build on what they started." An amazing accomplishment for him. Back to you.
And working against two all-time greats. My goodness. All right, thanks. Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler out there with the...
Back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like yo, my men and my
O'Neal inside, Butler covering. And it's Phoenix's ball. 6-point game. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, BA, they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Trace Jackson-Davis. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody, and it's Butler in at the 4 slot. Now here's Green. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him about the keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And you got to give it up for MP, securing his first All-Star selection. What a moment for this young man's career.
Yeah, what a moment indeed. One he'll never forget. Now, I know MP fans think this is just the first of many to come, but I hope MP savors this moment. He's earned it.
Halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. You take a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with a championship.
Now here's O'Neal. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. MP with it, now guarded by Booker. Back to MP for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. MP's got 8.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
That was their fourth straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
On the wing, MP. Booker defending. That one's good for 2. 10 points for him.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Suns trail by 16. Pass to Brooks. Back to Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Richards, pass to O'Neal. Green up top. It's Booker on the wing. And it's Booker again missing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And here's Butler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Warriors, #1.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. The Warriors lead by 18. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Shot from the wing. Again, Golden State.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Alston, pass to Butler.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Booker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Golden State has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Sinks it from distance.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Curry's gone 3 for 3 beyond the arc. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. The rebound by Alston.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, BA, for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Up top, Jackson Davis. Back to MP. Curry passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Booker against MP. The 11-footer.
I'ma live life savagely.
Booker against Alston. Richard is a Phoenix native. Who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Searching for their first points of the game. On the floor for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Butler. Then there's Steph.
Now Brooks. No scoring in this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Phoenix. Searching for their first points of the game. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance for him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Booker the pass to Richards. Here's Brooks. Back to Richards. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Booker, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game.
Wow!
Way to get up. That's a young, creative mind right there. Doing work.
And that's a quick look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Phoenix. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last half.
I don't need no go dance my friend. Have a lovely day. In my house. You only talk about that. I'm a hustler like a guy. That's me. I ain't got time for my doubts. Like you don't recognize now. Me in my house.
And here's Booker. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
On the floor for the Warriors. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Moody in at the three, the small forward. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Brooks. Nothing on the board. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons,
Glocks and I'm working for the box and they call me make a record. Now my head goes, I break most and we coming for the gold and they think I'm just to make a record.
Rubber vaccine.
See, I don't want to call out.
And here's Booker. Last game out, 36 points for him. So on the floor from Golden State. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and...
Break it without a care.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And so in the game for the Warriors, down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Moody in at the three. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their ring from the last decade or so of this dynasty.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else you would have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that way tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Booker. Last game out, 36 points for him. No good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Phoenix making some changes. Iguodala comes in for O'Neal, and it's done in for Brooks. And so here's Phoenix. Alston pass to Payton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Fires in the triple. Austin's got 31 points.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
And Green comes to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Done. Pass to Green. On the take. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Hill finds MP. There's Podziemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
MP getting it done for the Warriors. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues...
Working for God, but they surface and they so God sent me entice me to expose them, no hitting breaks. They ask perfection about same-sex marriage.
They've got Dunn. Malawaj out there with Goodwin. And it's Iguodala in at the power forward. Who's out there for Phoenix. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't...
You ready to drain the swamp, man?
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces.
Here's Goodwin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
They've got Malawaj, and it's Goodwin in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Malawaj. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Gillespie. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iguodala. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gillespie passes to Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Outside Pajemski. Back to MP. Butler finds MP. Right side heel. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Heel's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Gillespie. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And down it goes. 2 points. Pajemski's got 5 now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving his hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Gillespie. Takes it inside. Iguodala. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
To the paint. MP looking around. Outside Pajemski. Back to MP. The three ball. Another three for Golden State.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Suns have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Plus gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounding for his size also. Great recognition of the mismatch and using the smaller defender.
And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. But some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. Bear down.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Malawach. O'Neal comes in for Iguodala. Dylan Brooks checked in for Dunn. And it's Booker in for Gillespie. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Pajemski. And here's Curry for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 21 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
He was all alone on that one. 24 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Booker against MP, looking to win the run. Booker can't get it to go.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And that one's good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Booker. Last game out, 36 points for him. Looking to get it going.
Squad with me, preaching God at the club, no we're not tipsy.
And Golden State looking who they've got. We've got Butler. Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Green is checked in for the Suns.
Sometimes effort is more important than size. His rebounding numbers tonight are proof of that.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. lays it from beyond the arc.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Draymond Green is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Shots good by Green.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Cracks in the tray.
Their third three-pointer in a row. And better box out, saves him 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Green in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And the basket by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Good work there as he goes.
Well, Green can really move. He gets going downhill and slips right by the contact.
And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
And that one good.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
And he gets that one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
La la la. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord.
Jesus said.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. He gets it in there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now
They got him in the chokehold. Righteousness tear apart your soul. Wrestling with principalities.
Around again, I get
They've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So it'll be Devin Booker shooting. It's going to be on MP. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Setting the floor for the Warriors. MP out there is Stephen Curry. Then is Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Moody. And it's Butler in a power forward.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end, and then give yourself extra possession when you have the ball.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected team.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Everybody break the money. It's on and everybody's time is coming. It's the final judgment. This is all by design, I love it. I forgot. You turned down that devil that's running.
Connects again from distance. He's really keeping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Heels check in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution. Number 7.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing. He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Who could have guessed it? Well, if people read Isaiah, they would know the sequel.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And so in the game for the Warriors, Hield and Butler holding down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Richards with a screen.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Drains the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter. I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
In transition, here come the Warriors. Counted from distance. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. A nice shot by Booker.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Step 3. Step 4.
Oh, connects again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
My style's so amazing. I got style.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
They've got Brooks. Devin Booker out there with Green. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out of bounds will go to the Suns. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Goodwin's checked in for Phoenix. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Peyton comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Sinks the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I also really like the pace they played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Podziemski's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty grass?
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. One goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Quickly getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
And Brooks gets it to go. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your hair.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Healed with the bucket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Brooks. 7 points in the game.
Alright, for Jesus. Sure. Yeah. The Ben over here. That's what I thought. I just circle, I am here. I was sure I don't care. I just say the fire from the devils make the devil squeal. Mama, ready to
I
press?
like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Green. Buddy Hield is out there with Gary Payton second. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Alston in at point guard. Shot clock at 5. They need this. A rebound by Alston.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hield against Brooks. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it sure... Criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps. There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Back to MP. Pass to Hield. MP outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots. Curry's shot is off.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
Booker from 13 feet, down it goes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Brooks down low. Got a hand on it. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
I'm here with MP, the new triple-double record holder. After all the points, the rebounds, the assists, I have to ask, are you tired?
Honestly, with this team, it doesn't feel like I'm trying. Sometimes a big score on a bad team is just getting those numbers because somebody's got to, you know? but when it's all a part of the flow like it is here with my squad, I'm barely even breaking a sweat.
A scary thought for the rest of the league.
They should be. And I hope they are, because we ain't even reached our full potential yet. But when we do, just watch. JQ, it's going to be a fun show.
I can't wait.
Prime time.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Al.
What's the point? I mean, that's not a metric that we
Sure. No one's watching. It's easier to focus.
I don't know if I could.
Imagine if hundreds of people see us talk. Would you be nervous? Would it be hard to think of what to say next?
Looks like this video series might be working. We're building buzz for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also just playing outstanding defense, but sure, the videos are working.
Now all you gotta do is score more points.
Hey, are you serious?
Look, if you're an all-world defender, a 200th in scoring, that makes you a specialist. If you're an all-world defender, a top 20 in scoring, now you're a two-way star. Gives you a much better chance of winning this award.
Say less. Why didn't you lead with that? You know what? Just for you, Austin, I'm gonna show out tonight.
word of God, give you life, you better meditate. Let me accelerate. How get you the goods when you're stuck on that ocean? Keep us sober-minded all times. You want to smoke weed. 1 Peter 5, I didn't say. I know I'm so mean. Keep the commandments, gotta pray and be holy. That's 1 Peter 1. Trust me, you don't want the only. Shout out to traditional wife. Shout out to Soli. If you believe in Christ and down the rider, you my home. Romans 8:28. God took a mess and turned it into something great. He turned it all around and now I'm coming like a freight. I died in my flesh and then it's time to go to the way. I would never play a safe, narrow path in this game.
We on a narrow path, you on a safe ride. We look through the straight gate by your way, bride. You better repent now, cause that leg high. I know you don't hate me, you just hate God. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know you don't hate me, you just hate God. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know you don't hate me, you just hate God. Hey, your girl a feminist, my girl traditional, my girl conservative, your girl a liberal, your girl got OnlyFans, my girl ain't sitting nude, your girl can't cook, my girl can do one in the kitchen too. Hey, this is for the homemakers. Hey, this is for the homemakers. care of the home. See, was right or wrong. Instead of letting the government two parents working and who raising the children. Indoctrination programs is where you choosing to send them. And I know it's not on purpose, but let's look at it different. And please think about it first before you get in your feelings. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? They the coach to change us. They the coach to make us. She the queen, she the teacher, she the chef and baker. When you do it God's way, then he gon' show you paper. Hey, Proverbs 31:30 type of woman. 1 Timothy 2:9 type of woman. She not just a fail, you see those start running. God way of the highway, that's just how we coming. Hey, your girl a feminist, my girl traditional, my girl conservative, your girl a liberal, your girl got OnlyFans, my girl ain't sending news, your girl can't cook, my girl can do it in the kitchen too. Hey, this is for the homemakers. Hey, this is for the homemakers. Hey, that's a new homemaker. Hey, this is for the homemakers.
My girl is chill, your girl is drama. My girl is sober, your girl on marijuana. My girl submit and you married to your mama. My girl is so content, bro, your girl a prima donna. I need that put me on the throne type of woman. That never withhold talking that grown type of woman. That taking care of business when I'm gone type of woman. That greet you at the door when I come home type of woman. Learn how to cook, that's the way to start. Don't make it with the man, gotta pray he was smart. Let the man lead, always stay when it's hard. And he'll treat you like a queen, he'll like the way in the yard. Look, my girl is modest, your girl is my girl the hottest, your girl a lot. My girl the calmest and your girl is not. I must be honest, bro, your girl kinda sucks.
Hey, your girl a feminist, my girl traditional, my girl conservative, your girl a liberal, your girl got OnlyFans, my girl ain't sitting through, my girl can't cook, my girl can do it in the kitchen too. Hey, this is for the homemakers. Hey, this is for the homemakers. Hey, that's a new homemaker. Hey, this is for the homemakers. 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 Well, here we go. It's really sad that I have to do this, but the truth is, what's the point of having a soul if you lose it? I know I lose things I'm used to. It's not the music when I'm done. Let's say I'm more like a time of music, vroom, vroom. Bryson, you used to be mega, what happened? You had all the mega fashion. Even had the mega chain and said his name while you was rapping. It was all a grip, I imagine. Imagine, could it be something other than that? Let's see, maybe how he went soft on abortion and it's on a please the Democrats. I mean, could it be that reason perhaps? Are you killing me? I'm a bad guy. Is it me and not the person that ignores vaccine injuries and call himself the father of the jab? Silly me for one, a conservative and not a liberal. Mini me, I'm Mr. Old Trump, the Donald that we know on bold Trump. You know Trump. If somebody asks if a man could be a woman, he'll simply say no Trump, not this new Trump. You say Caitlyn instead of Bruce Trump. What a true Trump. When you go against God, you go against me. That includes Trump.
Jesus Trump is not my God. We are slaves to what is right, my squad. How you justify it, it's quite odd. I will not deny him, he's my rock. Trump is not my God. I serve Jesus, Trump is not my God. We are
Let's go. Armor up. Yeah. Nah.
Look, young jock, I be sliding in this. I been making so much noise that they gon' have to hear me out. Billboard Mikey, you gon' see me downtown. I'm the king of Triple D, and my do-rag is my crown. Okay, I hopped on the flight to the Uber to the freeway. Big dog, only make it big. I'm talking we be in the draw. I ain't talking about no CK. Life good, it's looking like a field day. We need that photo out. We gon' make that jaw drop.
Frank, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
One thing to keep in mind is the storyline tonight. MP, as you may know, wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. And to do that, you've got to show up every single night in this league.
And it was a lofty goal set by MP to win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm actually a bit surprised, but incredibly, I think he might actually be the leader thus far. He's been awesome on that side of the court. Let's see if that continues tonight.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic.
We could be in for an explosive scoring game tonight, Lex, with two high-octane offenses facing off.